Hello friends, how are you all? I'm sure you must be keeping healthy and must be alive and kicking. Children, I welcome you all to today's session. After so many revisions, so many grammar concepts, I thought of doing something new today. So, an idea came to my mind. How about reading a story? Yes, I'm sure you must be feeling excited. Do you recall? Earlier also we have done a session of story reading. So today also I welcome you all for this session. Are you ready? Alright, let us see what is our story about. Okay, so children, our story is about an elephant and a forester. The title of our story is The Elephant and the Forester. Shall we begin? Okay, let us start. Before I start the story, I wish to share this picture with you. What do you see in the picture? Yes, there is a white elephant. And do you think a mark on its forehead? What do you think? Why this elephant has a mark? Keep guessing. You will get the answers in a short while. Along with the elephant, we can see a man. Yes, this man is actually that forester. Now let us see what do these two characters are doing in our story. Are you excited? I'm sure there is nothing more wonderful than listening and reading a story. You know, even I love the story sessions the most. So let us see without waiting anymore. Okay. In one of his previous incarnations, Lord Buddha was born as a white elephant in a forest in the Himalayas. He was gentle and kind. The herd of elephants to which he belonged, however, was cruel and killed innocent creatures for fun. One day, the soft-hearted Buddha could not take it anymore and left the herd to live alone. He lived peacefully by himself, giving help and good counsel to various animals. So children, you can see there is a mentioning of a name here, Lord Buddha. Have you heard about Lord Buddha earlier? Yes, Lord Buddha is a god. Now in this story, Lord Buddha was born as a white elephant in one of his previous incarnations. Students, do you know the meaning of previous? Very good. Previous means earlier. And do you have an idea about this word? Incarnations? Dear children, incarnations means births. You know, we have heard so many stories that God takes births and rebirths in different forms. In the same way, Lord Buddha in our story was born as a white elephant in a forest in the Himalayas. Have you heard of this name, Himalayas? Yes, Himalayas are the mountains. Now this white elephant was gentle and kind. Who is kind? Yes, the one who cares about others, the one who helps others. We should always be kind, isn't it? Okay, now let us see what is happening. Now the herd of elephants to which he belonged, he here means the white elephant. So the herd of elephants to which our white elephant belonged, however, was cruel. Cruel means who is not kind, and they used to kill innocent creatures for fun. Innocent means the one who does not do anything wrong. Now one day, the soft-hearted means kind. Kind Buddha could not take it anymore. Means he did not feel like bearing all this, and he left the herd to live alone. He lived peacefully by himself. So he started living alone and he was living in peace. And what did he do? He started helping the other animals and giving good counsel to various animals. Counsel means advice. Okay, so till now we have understood that the story is about a white elephant, and that white elephant was actually a birth of Lord Buddha. This white elephant was very kind and he was living in a forest. But he left his herd because his herd was cruel and they were killing creatures. So the white elephant started living alone and helping various animals. Alright. Now, children, as we have earlier also done, and as I always share with you, that whenever you read a story, you should always try to comprehend it at the same time. So how about doing a comprehension of this paragraph? Are you ready? Okay, let us see how much have you understood. So this paragraph we have just done. Now I will ask you certain questions. Okay? Who was gentle and kind? The answer is very well in this paragraph only. Yes, very good. You all got it right. You see, here it is written, he was gentle and kind. So who is this he used for? Here is your answer. The white elephant was gentle and kind. Okay? Now let us see the next question. Who killed creatures for fun? Now again try and find out this answer yourself. Yes. Do you see the sentence? The herd of elephants to which he belonged, however, was cruel and killed innocent creatures for fun. Students, this is the way we comprehend the lines and get our answers. So here is your answer. The herd of the elephants to which he belonged killed the creatures for fun. Alright? Let us see our next question. Who used to give advice and to whom? Do you recall? I told you the meaning of this word counsel. Yes, you got it right again. The white elephant used to give advice to various animals. Very good. You can clap for yourselves. Very good. Now students, while we were comprehending, another thought came to my mind. How about revising certain grammar as well? Are you ready? Alright, let's see what do we have in the grammar portion related to this paragraph. Okay, so first I want all of you to find out the common nouns in this text. I hope all of you remember what are common nouns. Yes, they are the general names of any person, place, animal or thing. I'm sure you must have found your common nouns. Let us see. Okay, there are so many common nouns. Elephant, forest, creatures, day, animals. So all these common nouns are there in this text. How about practicing more about it? Okay. Proper noun. Now can you find a proper noun used in this text? Should I give you a clue? Yes, a proper noun always begins with a capital letter. I'm sure you must have got it. Himalayas. This is your proper noun because this is the name, particular name of the mountains. Alright? Let us see what's next. Okay, how can we forget the next category of nouns? Abstract nouns. Yes, you are recalling it rightly. Abstract nouns are the names of qualities or emotions. Yes, very nice, you got it. Incarnations, fun, counsel. These are abstract nouns in this text. Next, you have to find out a collective noun. This must be very easier for you. Should I tell you quickly? Alright. Herd. Yes, this is your collective noun. Now let us have some vocabulary learning out of this text. Okay, shall I move? Fine. Okay, you have to tell me the present form of the verb took. Yes, you recalled it. We have done the present and past forms in one of our previous sessions. So the present form of the verb took is take. Now tell me the past form of the verb leave. Yes, you got it right. It is left. Here is the word left. Okay? And take word is here. Let us see next. Synonym of the word various. Do you know what is the synonym of this? Never mind, just see. And if you know, have a check. Different. Alright? Now, pair of antonyms. Quickly find out a pair of antonyms from this text. You got it right. Kind, cruel. They are the pair of antonyms. Alright? So now we have done the initial part wherein Buddha was born as a white elephant. Let us see what is this white elephant doing now. One day, a forester from Varanasi came into the forest and lost his way. He was frightened. As the light grew fainter at dusk, the forester began to panic. What will happen now? He cried aloud. Suddenly, he heard the sound of heavy footsteps. What's that? He asked himself. Gathering courage, he turned around and saw a white elephant standing next to him. He was taken aback to hear the white elephant speak to him in a human voice. It asked, I heard you scream. Is there anything I can do for you? The forester stuttered. I have lost my way. I want to go to Varanasi. I know the way out of these woods and I will help you, assured the elephant. But first, you rest in my cave and spend a few days here. So children, what is happening now? A forester came into the forest from Varanasi. That is the name of a city. But he lost his way. So he was frightened. Frightened means scared. Have you ever been scared? Now as the light grew fainter, fainter means lighter, at dusk. You know what is dusk? It is the sunset time. So the forester began to panic. Panic means getting anxious, getting worried. So he cried aloud. Aloud means loudly. That what will happen now? Suddenly he heard the sound of heavy footsteps and he wondered, what's that? Gathering courage. Gathering means collecting. So he turned around and saw a white elephant standing next to him. He was taken aback. Taken aback means shocked. Why? Because the white elephant was speaking to him in a human voice. So the elephant asked him, I heard you scream. Scream means shouting. Is there anything I can do for you? The forester stuttered. Do you know what is stuttered? Stuttered is when you speak with the repetition of words. Like I. This is stuttering. So he was also worried and in panic. He was saying, I have lost my way. I want to go to Varanasi. Now the elephant was very kind. So the elephant said him that I know the way out of these woods. Woods means forest. And I will help you. He assured. Assured means when you tell someone that you can do something for them. But first you rest in my cave. So the elephant asked the forester to rest in his cave and spend a few days. Okay? I'm sure you must have understood the story by now. Let us try and do a comprehension again. Okay. So now tell me, why was the forester frightened? Quickly. Yes, very good. Here the word is frightened. So the forester was frightened as he had lost his way. Children, please take care. How do we form the answer from the statement of the question? Alright? Now the next is, who could speak in a human voice? Yes, that was simple. The white elephant. Speak to him in a human voice. The white elephant could speak in a human voice. Shall we do next? What did the forester ask the elephant? Yes, it is written the forester stuttered. So what was he asking? I have lost my way. I want to go to Varanasi. So he was asking, the forester asked him the way to go to Varanasi. Alright? I'm sure it must be clear to you. The purpose of doing the comprehension is to actually make it sure that we are understanding it correctly. Alright? And also when we try to answer, we learn how to write our answers with the correct sentence formation. Okay? Let us move next and do some, yes, you're right, grammar and vocabulary revision. So now tell me again common nouns from here. But remember, do not repeat your nouns which you have already told me. Alright? Yes, let us see. Forester, footsteps, woods, cave. These are the common nouns. Let us see next. Proper noun. That is very simple. Right, Varanasi. It is the name of a city. And it is starting with a capital letter. So that is very easier to find. Now tell abstract nouns. Yes, you are going on the right track. Way, light, dusk, sound, courage, voice. So many abstract nouns. Alright? Now, please give a reading again and circle them in your text. Alright? Wherever you are writing or reading from. Okay? Now tell me the present form of the verbs which are used here. All the present forms. Yes, you're right. Here are the present forms. Happen, speak, do, know, help, spent. Alright? Now find out the past forms. Yes, you are getting it. Shall I tell you? See, there are so many past forms of the verbs used in this paragraph. Came, lost, grew, began, cried, heard, asked, turned, stuttered, assured. Okay? Do not get confused with this frightened. This is not a verb here. It is an adjective. I know it was running in your mind. Got it? Now tell me the synonym of frightened. Yes, you got it right. Scared means to be afraid of something. I hope you're learning the grammar and vocabulary along with this story session. Let us move next. Okay, there is pair of antonyms as well in this paragraph. Have you found? Yes, it is in the same sentence. Hear, speak. These two words are opposites to each other. Alright? Now let us see what is happening in our story next. So when the elephant asked the forester to stay in his cave, the forester agreed to enjoy the serene surroundings. Serene means calm, for a few days. After a couple of days, he decided to head back for Varanasi. Head back means start. The elephant asked him to get on his back because he was so kind. As the elephant proceeded means moved ahead. The forester observed the route. Observed means watched. So he watched the route so that he could come back if needed. They finally reached the edge of the forest, means boundary of the forest, and bid farewell to each other. Bid farewell means yes, saying goodbye. So now when the forester was going back, he was so clever that he was watching the route, the path, so that whenever he required, he could come back. Now let us see how much have you understood. Okay. How did the forester spend his days in the forest? See the first sentence? Yes, the forester enjoyed the serene surroundings. Serene means calm, without any noise. What did the forester observe? Why? So there are two questions actually in this same question. Yes, can you see the word observed here? So this is your answer. The forester observed the route so that he could come back. Okay? So we just see the word in our text and try to find our answers. Now let us see what is happening next. So once back in the town, because forester has moved out of the forest, so he was back in his town. The forester got busy with his work. While he was in the market one day, he came across a shop selling things made of ivory. You know what is ivory? Yes, the tusks of the elephant, they are made up of ivory. So when the forester was in the market, he saw a shop where ivory things were sold. He admired. Admired means praised. The exquisite carvings. Exquisite means extremely beautiful. And carvings means work on that ivory. So he admired the exquisite carvings and was amazed to find out how expensive they were. So he was amazed. Amazed means surprised to see that they were very expensive. He pondered for a while and asked the shop owner. Pondered means thought. Because he was excited, he was surprised. So he asked the shop owner, would the tusk of a living elephant be equally expensive? It is better, replied the ivory carver, and priced much higher. So you see what thought came to his mind? Yes, he started thinking about the tusk of white elephant. And so he asked the shop owner that would the tusk of a living elephant be equally expensive? Expensive means costly. And that ivory carver means one who was doing that carving on ivory. That man told him that yes, the living tusk will be priced much higher. So got it? Let us see comprehension. Okay, now the first question based on this text is, what did the forester see in the market one day? Yes, while he was in the market one day, this is the sentence where you can get this answer. Got it? Let us see. The forester saw a shop selling things made of ivory. Alright? This is a very good medium class to find out the answers. We learn while sharing our story that how can we find our answers also from a text. That's why we are doing it. Let us see next. What was the forester amazed at? Try and find out this word. Yes. So find out your answer now. Okay. He was amazed to find out how expensive the things of ivory were. Very good. What did he ask the shopkeeper? Yes, this is the line. What did he ask the shopkeeper? You got it right. He asked the shopkeeper about the price of the tusk of a living elephant. Alright? So again, comprehending the questions help us in understanding our paragraphs in a better way, as well as we learn how to write our answers. Let us move further. Now tell me, what is the synonym of this word admired? Do you recall? I have just shared with you. Yes, it is praised. What is the synonym of the word amazed? This also I have just shared. Right, surprised. What is the antonym of this word expensive? Yes, I shared the meaning with you. Antonym is cheap. The meaning was costly of this word expensive. Alright? So the antonym is cheap. Now can you tell the present form of this word replied? Take care of the spelling. Yes, it is reply. Reply means to answer. R-E-P-L-Y. Let us see what is happening in our story next. Okay, before that there is one more question for you. Is ivory a common noun or a proper noun? That should be very simple for you. You're right, it is a common noun. Okay, let us move further. Now, what happened when the forester came to know that the price of the tusk of a living elephant is much higher, greed got the better of the forester. That means he became greedy and he rushed back to the forest. He met the gentle white elephant and pretended to be sad. Pretended means acted. What is the matter? You look so unhappy. The concerned elephant inquired. I am up to my neck in debt. The forester replied. If you give me a piece of your tusk, I could sell it and repay my debts. So you see, he was so clever. He told a lie. He told the elephant that he had a lot of money to repay. And so he asked that if the elephant could give him his piece of tusk, the forester could be free from his debts. That is so very bad. The elephant was so kind. Concerned means one who worries for you. Alright? Let us see how much have you understood in this paragraph. Can you tell the past form of the verb meet? Yes, it is given in this paragraph. You got it right. Met. Alright. Synonym of the word pretended. Yes, I have just shared with you. Very good. You have a sharp memory. It is acted. Antonym of this word unhappy. It is used here. You look so unhappy. What is the antonym? Yes, glad. And the simplest one you know, happy. Unhappy opposite is happy or glad. Now students, just think about this. What did the forester do when he went to the forest? Yes, what did he do? He met the elephant and he pretended to be sad. And when the elephant asked, he told a lie. So how can we put all together in one sentence? Let us see. The forester pretended to be sad as he wanted the tusk of the elephant. Alright? Now what kind of a man was the forester? Based on the story so far, what do you think? What kind of a man was the forester? Was he greedy or was he kind? Remember, the elephant had helped him to get out of the forest and to reach his city Varanasi. But when the forester found out that the tusk of a living elephant have much higher cost, he got greedy. And so he came back to the forest and told a lie to the elephant. Isn't it? Yes, he was planning to take his tusk. So now just think about it, that how was the forester according to you? Greedy or kind? I leave the story on this note and we will continue it tomorrow. So till then, have a happy reading. Go through the vocabulary. Go through the comprehension practice. Go through the grammar that we have revised along with our story session. So see you tomorrow and take care.